moment. Anybody else try to come through? What was that? All right. So we should be recording at this moment. The way I have it, it makes it where I can't really share properly, I guess. But anyway, we're gonna talk about credit. No one is here in class today but one person, so we are gonna go try to continue to have class anyway. And hopefully the more classes I have, the more people will come. But when no one comes, it makes it hard because then other people are behind. The reason why I'm going to go ahead and record tonight, and hopefully everybody will watch the video before the next class. These classes are on Mondays, so our next class will be next Monday. Today is April 21st, 2025. First, I want to talk about some opportunities into growing. So let's talk about credit. Thank you for everyone who did come. All right, so next, we'll talk about the broker opportunity that I keep posting about. You can start it for a free trial of $1. Um, Also, we'll be going over to talk to them again on Tuesday. So if you want to meet me here around Tuesday, that would be good. I will make sure I post um in our Facebook group about them what time they'll meet. And I believe it's 8 o'clock, and then it'll explain the program to you a little bit better than I will. If anybody wants to still become an affiliate with me, that's fine. You can work up under my program, and then you won't pay the monthly fees, things like that. And I will give you $25 for every paying customer. So went over some things that you can offer with the plan. The plan is about 189 a month. They have credit repair under there. They can work on their personal credit. It'll do it for them. Or you can ask them to pay for the plan. You can ask them to pay for that plan, and you could actually run the plan if you would like to. You'll lose out on money that way, but it can be help you maybe for a learning experience if you would like to go that way. You'll also be able to help them all the way down to a credit attorney. You also have where you can build estate plans. You'll be able to help them with their credit enough to know if they can give out personal, if they can do a personal loan. We offer personal and business loans, financial planning, debt tracker, all these things. Like the financial planner and debt tracker, I also have an ebook on those. You can turn around and sell those to your clients. Also, you have Biz Pass. Biz Pass is pretty much where you'll set their business up from beginning to end. So at the beginning, you'll go through different things to set them up, as far as the LLC, and things like that. And then you'll go through Biz Academy, and that'll just kind of help and tell them steps to build their credit, and then they'll be able to set up next with business funding. Now you can go through this program. This is meaning like, hey, I really don't want to do it myself. I'll just take them $25, or you can go through with me, and I can still help you learn how to build business credit, how to do business formation. Also, we offer ebooks on that too. So for your client, it'll be 129 to activate and $99 a month. For you, if you would like to be a broker and become and also work on your own business, it's 289 for activation fee, $99 a month. All right, so some more side notes. We have several levels of classes. So for free, self-paced, we have a do-it-yourself classroom. They also has a chat in a Facebook group. The chat is inside of the Facebook group. Those are people that are working on their credit that has those questions, so I can answer them for you. Put those in the chat. If it's something I can help you with, I'll gladly help you with. If it's something that I already charge for, then I'll let you know, like, hey, I charge for those, but I do have an ebook on that. All right. But I have a lot of free letters, a lot of helpful information inside that classroom. Like to get some more people in there. All right, so I also have an affiliate team. It is $59 a month in a 50-50 split. I'm thinking about letting the affiliate side go, and the only reason why is thinking about just putting you in a free class. If you want to send someone our way, you can, and then we'll pay you $25 for sending them, as long as they actually get a package and pay. So we're thinking about changing that one up just a little bit, and I think that may be a better idea. Next we have this dispute manager. So as a dispute manager is 119 a month with a 60-40 split. You also have a chance to do what we call outsource. So say for example, you have a client, let me pull the math up, and say your client is getting our one time 499 plan, our flat rate plan. All right. And what we're gonna do is say times 0.60, because that's how much you'll pay. So you'll get 299.40. So for 299.40, you can turn around and outsource this to us. Only thing else you would have to pay for is the postage. We'll do it for you. So the postage, that's it. You'll pay for the postage, and most of the time the postage is probably like $30. So and that's for each round. Each client gets one round of letters. It's already included, and then you would just have to pay for postage. So $30. So you would take out the $30. So you just made what, 200 and something dollars, and only thing you have to do is just watch us do your client. Send out the letters, keep you updated so you can keep your clients updated. But we will also send them emails too. So it's up to you. You can bring clients in, let them know, yep, I know how to do that. I got you. And it's gonna look like you got them. Only thing we do is ask is when it's time for you to talk to the client. If we need something specifically from the client, you kind of reach out to them and let them know. All right. Also, with that package, you are getting a classroom. You're getting a private chat for just dispute managers. You'll have a affiliate website that you'll be able to check on your clients. The software called it affiliate, so I just have to leave it at that name. I can't change it. But in my eyes, you are dispute managers. All right. You have the Facebook group. You'll also have an account manager to assist you with. So you actually have an actual person you can reach out to if you need help. Um, you also have the WAPS. I believe that's the name of the chat. It's a VIP group, and it offers a lot for those that's not on there. You'll also learn credit hacks, and you'll also learn how to sell. All right, so we'll help you with flyers. We'll show you how to do different promotions and things like that. If we do it, you could do it. All right. So then account managers is our next one, is 159 a month. Same thing. You're able to do outsourcing. You're able to resell any packages. We just ask for $25 each for each client. You do no splits with this one. We also offer you the VIP group. We also offer you the credit hacks, also how to sell, and we'll also introduce ebooks to you so you can help your clients grow as far as credit repair. All right, so we have the class. That's everything I said. Okay, that's it for that one. All right. The next slide, I wanted to go ahead and start teaching you guys just how to look at a report. It's kind of hard doing it by just with me, so I may leave that for the next class, but we'll probably still go through just our dispute flow process. So I'm going to go over here to the classroom so we can talk about that, but I just want to make sure you have an understanding of credit, have an understanding what it means to try to get your clients to maybe freeze their credit. It's not something they have to do, but it does help. Um, also want you guys to remember that it's also third parties. So that's something you can advertise, like, hey, did you know, before you clean up your credit, it does help to, yeah, ask them to freeze those third parties, those Lexus Nexus. I know you probably heard of that, the early warnings service, core logistics, uh check systems, something like that, okay? We'll also break down how to read and break down your credit report, removing your personal information, how to dispute inquiries and their negative items, and and just how to dispute way more and other things. All right, so I believe that should be how to dispute online also. Online. All right, so I just wanted to make sure everybody understanding the classroom, how our classroom works. Everybody has a different type of classroom, but most of them are built the same. And then we have classes on different days. So for the account managers, their class is on Monday, starting in end of this month. We will move dispute managers over to Wednesday nights. And then Tuesday, probably like every other Tuesday, I will have a class or do live on Facebook for the ones that are part of the free course. Okay. So we'll take a tour of the classroom. Just be mindful. I'm going to make sure I start putting up once people start coming and I can be a little more organized like I want to and not doubling back. We will put the next class topic, date, and your to-do list, and pretty much your to-do list, aka is your homework. Definitely want everybody to make sure they do your homework so I know you're growing. Um, and for you to stay in those type of groups, again, it's according on what package you pay. All right. So definitely want to go over to where you start once you talk to your client or onboarding your client, blah blah blah. Um, Also want to make sure everybody is set up with your credit report monitoring, your credit monitoring membership. So make sure you're signed up for that, and we'll talk more about that too in just a moment, and about the software and different versions of the software. But we'll talk about that also. So with the Google Meet is the only thing we'll use. It really works well. You should have the same link every month. I mean every day. If not, it's always in your email. So please, 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 it's always there ahead of time. So please make sure you're checking that email way before time. So maybe you can set you some type of reminder another way. Class will start at 6 o'clock. I won't actually begin class until 6:30. That'll give people time to be late, and that'll also give me time to have a little Q&A ahead of time, just in case it's something I can touch base on as a whole in class. All right. All right. Next, you have the KCP Plus Credit Corrector Academy. We also, again, offer a free classroom. We also offer a classroom for the affiliates and the dispute managers to have their own classroom, and then account managers will have their own classroom. All right, which everyone has that classroom. If you're not set up in a classroom yet and you have signed up from this point, please let me know so I can make sure we get you in the right classroom and you're not missing any gems or useful information. The only thing difference is dispute managers and account managers also have a VIP room. I'll show you that, and we're also going to talk about the announcements. Give me just a moment. All right, sorry and apologize about that pause. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I don't have a calendar right now to go over because everybody hasn't been consistent. So it's kind of hard because I will have to double back. I can't really do too many side things. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna talk about before we continue with our tour is getting set up and challenge rules. So I have been pushing things back, and I know a lot of people said, "Well, you cancel, well, you do this." And I do that because a lot of people are not participating, which it makes it hard for me. So I feel like if I stop and give up my time, I need people to respect my free time that I'm giving. All right, everyone at this point, the meetings are free for the rest of the month. So if you have some people that want to join, this is a good time for them to join, get a sneak peek or anything like that. It is free until May the 2nd. By then, everyone should have pick a plan or they'll be removed. So, meaning you'll be just moved over to the free. If you want to stay in the free group, the free classroom, that is fine with me. You'll still learn how to fix credit. All right. But if you would like to not have to pay, you would need to add 5 people to our Facebook group and try to get 2 people to join. You need to let 2 people join or try to get 2 paying clients. Even if they're your client. Need 2 paying clients. All right. Next, all pay plans include credit repair plan for yourself and your test clients. So once you pay, you have a chance to fix your credit plus a test client. Meaning, only thing they'll have to pay for if you charge your test client for a plan, that money is all yours. Only thing we're looking for you to pay is your and this cannot be an outsourced client. This has to be a client. You're going to send off the letters yourself. But your test client just has to pay for credit monitoring and postage for you to send off their stuff. If you want to go through our postal system where we mail it for you, then you'll just have to pay for those. Remember that it's $30 for us to mail for you, certified mail, so you can be able to track it. All right. For these 2 free weeks, you must purchase at least one set of credit monitoring and you must do any homework that is posted. So for this week, we want to show that you have downloaded a credit report from all 3 bureaus. And if you can print it out, print it out. If you can't, it's no problem. But next week, we're going to move on. So I'm hoping everybody watches this video. We're going to move on and we're going to break those credit reports down so we can understand them for classwork. All right. So we're going to come back to that. So first, we're going to the classroom. All right. This is our classroom. This is the academy, and this one is for account managers only right now. Haven't decided if I wanted to move the dispute managers over to this classroom too, instead of just doubling them up, but I haven't decided yet. But it's so much information right here. So when you first come into your classroom, it'll look like this. Every class should have what class it is up here at the top, and then you have announcements or what they call the stream. So on the stream, you have all these different announcements. This one pretty much lets you know about us mailing your stuff for you. We use a system called LetterStream, and these are the prices for LetterStream. And this is an example of what I was just telling you about. All right, this is the Georgia law for doing credit repair. The reason why I don't say I am physically doing credit repair, we are credit repair document preparers is what we are. All right, because Georgia says we're supposed to repair these people's stuff and then they pay us. And no ma'am, no sir. I am not doing it that way. So yes. All right. Then you're going to go over here to classwork. Over here to classwork, you have some things that's grayed out. I haven't let them be seen yet, but on this side, you can see what is coming. So statute of limitation on debt is there for you, so you can learn that. All right. The different laws and reasons is there. We have reasons and instructions behind them. That's there. So I'm gonna create you a whole flow, dispute flow, so you'll know, okay, get my client in, do this next, then this is next, then this is next. So we're not lost. All right, you have credit bureau addresses, is there. A lot of it is already in the system also. All right, business credit and funding sessions. They're here. They're being built, but it's here. Affiliate bag is here. Anything you could be affiliated of, it'll be here. Any links that you can sign up and become affiliate, I'm gonna put them here. All right, the dispute letter library. Any good letters that we have and would like to use them a lot, I'm gonna put them here. So they'll be here. All right. Any bonuses? Bonus section is pretty much where we'll find those wonderful hacks. They're there. See right here, I already got your free ebook. All right, ways to structure your business. So just a little extra here. Starting your business, your credit repair business, is just letting you know things you need to start. Now, if you decide like, hey, I want to start my own thing, I don't want to do any cuts, I don't want to da da da, that is fine. I also have ways for you to do that. And you can have your own software, your own label, and everything like that. Let's see here. I just want to be able to tell you how much it is. I don't want to forget. So let me look it up real quick. I want to say, oh, you must have heard what I asked for. He came up with pricing plans. All right, so um, they have $100 a month plan, $149 a month plan, $199 a month plan, or you can buy the software like I did for about $1,000. And it all has a lot of different things to offer, and things like that. Only thing with this, you can't have but so many team members, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. For $100 a month, you can have your own, um, logo and things like that. You just don't have me. That's it. Now for $150, you can have your own software, and the $50 will go to me, and you can stay part of our program with no problem. I don't mind. So you just let me know, and we'll help you get started with that. So that's with that being said. All right. And this will not be part of your class. This part right here, this was part of the free course. So I'm gonna delete most of this out of our classroom. So now I'm going over here. As you see, this one looks a little different. This is our dispute manager only classroom. Same thing. You have your things up here. There go your Georgia law. They may have a little bit more than the other group, but it's there. All right. Classwork, same thing. You have your dispute flow. I have not created it all the way for you guys yet, but it's coming. You also have a 5-day challenge. I'm gonna move this 5-day challenge to something else, so people could just do it automatically on their own. So I'm gonna move the 5-day challenge. So I don't know if you noticed it. It got started for some people for this week that wanted the free challenge. It's gonna be a free challenge again, but it won't be released again until May 26th. May 26th, I'll release it again, and that way I can be able to release it every week. And that way you can, send people there like, hey, you want to learn how to do credit? They can go over there. And if they don't, and I wish a lot of people don't, it gets frustrating for them. They rather just let somebody else do it. They can just come back over there with you. All right. And same thing. I'm gonna make sure y'all have the same affiliates. Make sure you have the same library put up there, and so on and so on and so on. All right. The only thing difference between a dispute account manager and a dispute account manager, you have access to way more resources than everyone else. You'll have those Metro. You'll learn about Metro 2 letters, and a couple of other things. You'll learn about how to work with the attorney. You'll be able to take them all the way through. Which a dispute manager will still need our help, and then the affiliates will definitely need our help. But affiliates classroom is the same classroom as the free people. You're just pretty much sending people over. I will repost this again so we can do it for May the 26th, I think I said. So let me just edit this one. Because this one is over. We're just gonna do the 26th. And that way you can share this same ad that I shared to you guys, and just to see if you can help someone else. All right, so the date got changed, so I'm gonna try my best to try to get that pushed. But pretty much, as you see, you guys pretty much have the same thing. Just some classrooms will have a little bit more than others, and same and so on and so on. So I will build a journey for every single one of you, so we could make sure we are helping everyone like I promised. All right, so that is the classroom. All right, so let me go back and see what I missed that I said I was going to talk about. All right, so gave you the tour of the classroom. So that's the classroom. You get it through Google Classroom once you're added. So if you're not added, please let me know. Make sure you have the affiliate link for my free credit score. Now, get your affiliate link. You'll make at least $10 a client. So between $7 and $10 a client. Also, I think that was it. I'm trying to think, was it anything else I was going to show you? Showed you the classwork. So everyone should know about the Facebook group. Talked about class and icebreakers. So we'll try to have an icebreaker in once we get a little more popular. Have an icebreaker where we'll do a little poll, and that way I can ask questions or do some type of review. So don't forget you can outsource your credit stuff. Or you could just sell a package and make $25 and you're not doing anything at all. So you can sell a package, make $25, or you can outsource it and you can charge them one of the packages and outsource. You can do a flat rate package of $4.99. Right now, the $4.99 package is on sale for $4.20. So you can do a flat fee package and you can just do outsource. For every round we have to send in, all we ask is for those $30. All right, so that's that. All right, so we're gonna talk about my free credit score now and how the process works. So we'll listen to this video real quick. Okay, so definitely don't call them. Call me. Same thing. But you'll be able to see how much you'll be able to share with your clients. So even as a free agent, you're winging it, trying to see if you can make a couple of money to pay your payment to be on the software and get a little more information. That's your affiliate link. Your affiliate link, you share with your client, you'll be able to, you keep following me, you'll be able to show them how this right here is what they're paying for, has shows them so much. And you make $7 and you may have a client right there. All right. All right, so the three credit bureaus we're all should know or maybe know or could know. But anyway, you have Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So when we come back, you'll understand about personal credit. We'll be able to go over the report. We'll talk about disputing your personal credit, and we'll talk about what is my version of first round of disputes. Is in my eyes, it says first round of disputes, but to me, is your pre-dispute. So yes, we'll be learning everything the correct way, because nothing like long-term help for your client. So this is where we'll stop. So tonight, what everyone should be doing is pulling that credit report. If you have not signed up for um credit monitoring and you feel like you can't pay your $30 right now, that is fine with me. If you have not pulled your credit report for the year from annualcreditreport.com, pull it from there. That way you can keep learning. But our dispute process is pretty much we're going to things you'll need for the dispute process. You're going to need them to sign up for credit monitoring so you can have that credit report. All right. You're going to need them to turn in their ID, proof of social security card, and proof of address. And they're going to need to sign their contract. Uh, Probably the next class I will do that. Or if you have a client that's ready and you're part of the program already, I can show you how to do onboarding. If not, once we get started in May, the first Monday in May, which I think is maybe the 4th, we will go over how to onboard your client, because by then you'll also already know how to at least audit a credit report and at least start that process with your client. All right. After that, we'll file submissions. So we will pretty much send off our first disputes, which, like I said, I call them pre-disputes. So first, we'll clean up your personal information of your client. Usually takes about 24 hours to get that done. All right. And we'd like to do that first because that's pretty easy. It kind of helps when it comes to disputing for your client, and then it gives you a chance to see what's going on. Also, we have a 5-day um refund. After that is a non-refundable. So with those 5 days, by the time you get your client onboarded, by the time you get your client personal information cleaned up and get ready to actually send out that pre-dispute, those 5 days will be passed by. And have your one-on-one also with your client. Well, we'll talk about that also by having your one-on-one. So after we learn how to read the credit report, and kind of discuss it with your client, we'll also do that. And hopefully we could get together and do a little role play so people can get comfortable with talking to people about their credit. And then, like I said, we'll clean up their personal credit. After we clean up their personal credit, we'll send out those pre-dispute letters, and then we'll talk about round one, round two, three, four, five, and six. And then, like I also let you guys know, don't want you to forget, but you also could do outsource. So if it's something like, hey, I don't want to learn, but I feel like I can maybe sell it and get it pushed out. Like I said, if you do not have a plan, you can make $25 a month by just sending them to me, saying that you sent them over. If I mean $25 a client, I'm sorry. But if you want to actually get you a plan, you can learn, and while you're learning, you can outsource until you feel like you're fully ready to take on that client. All right. So that's what we'll talk about. So it is about an hour later. We spent about an hour discussing these things. So we are going to stop right here. So just remember, that we want to come back, we'll talk about breaking that credit report down. So please make sure you have those your credit. Either you signed up for my free credit score now, and you have signed up for the free. I mean, pay the $30 for the credit report. You may even be able to pull your credit report with the free 7 days, so you can try that one. Where it's $1 for 7 days for a trial, and then after that you pay $30. So you can try that to give you a little more time. So we can pull it, but I would need everyone to get their credit report so you can look at it, know what's on your credit report, and just start off by learning your credit. And that's why also I make sure I give everyone a chance to, do their own credit and someone else's without charging you, because you need to learn. You have to learn, get comfortable with credit. Once you do that and you become better with credit, you'll also be able to offer funding. So we're able to offer a lot of things here. And if I can offer it, you can offer it, because you can always, upsell anything I offer, and I do it for you. You take your cut, on out the thing. I don't mind ever, doing that. So you just let me know. We don't want to miss any money. Everybody has the opportunity to make some kind of money some type of way. It doesn't matter if it's $2 or $22 or $22,000. It's still money. It's some kind of income coming through. All right, with that being said, I'm going to end the recording. Anybody that's on here, if you stay tuned, we'll go over a little bit more that I did not want to record, okay? Thank you so much. See y'all next Monday.